Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today is day 12 in the 12 cookies of Christmas. This is the final cookie, the final installment in this epic journey through cookies that I have never done before. Some of them I'd never even tasted before. Some of them I'll never taste again, but we won't go there. If you saw all those cookies, you know the ones I'm talking about, but I digress. Today's cookie is a little bit of a cheat. It's not actually a cookie, but wait, it's fudge. Not just any fudge. This is an epic fudge called white chocolate cranberry fudge. A couple days ago, I went to a party and my friend Jolynn brought this fudge to the table and I was like, what is that? And she told me and I said, that's my next cookie. And then I realized, that's my last cookie because we have done the 12 cookies already. This is the 12th one. And I'm so excited to share this with you because you guys, it is gorgeous. If you need something to bring to your Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or the Christmas after or even New Year's party, this is it. It promises 10 minutes to throw together and then you let it set and it's brilliant. So if you're ready for this adventure, I'm ready to show it to you. And I'm sad and I'm happy that this is the last cookie because man, there's been a lot of cookies in the house, but it's gotta be a good one. Let's get started. Now this recipe is phenomenal because it is all made in the microwave. If you don't want to make it in a microwave, you can double boil this, but we're gonna follow the directions that Jolynn sent to me because 10 minutes and this fudge is done, I'm all in. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop up this almond bark in a few small pieces. Now you could skip this step of chopping it and like use another kind of white chocolate instead of almond bark, but almond bark seemed to be more readily available than a white chocolate bar. I couldn't really find white chocolate. All right, and into the bowl it's going to go. I love flexible cutting mats for that reason. And now I won't need this anymore. This is my, that's it. All right, the next thing you're gonna do is open your can of sweetened condensed milk with the little pop top. I love that. And we are going to add it to our chocolate. All right, and the recipe is pretty specific now. We're gonna get into the microwave for 40 seconds and then stir and then 20-second intervals until it is completely melted. I will take it out and show you every 20 to 40 seconds. All right, it's been 40 seconds, so let's go ahead and give this a good stir. And now we're gonna get it in 20-second intervals. Right, it's been 20 seconds. Let's stir that up. Ooh, and already it is looking very melty. Now, we want to make sure that we don't go over and burn this, so be very careful. So that's only been 40 seconds and 20 seconds. It's only been a minute in the microwave. And I think that maybe one more 20 seconds and that's gonna be it. There's just a few chunks left. All right, another 20 seconds. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. All right, let's see if the residual heat will continue to melt the rest of that. I think so, I think we're good. Look at that. We're gonna go ahead and add our vanilla and our salt. And we're gonna mix this real well. And now for our cherries. Now the original recipe called for candied cherries, but Jolynn didn't have any. And so she just used maraschino cherries, so that's what I'm gonna use too. All right, and now we're about done. Okay, we're gonna get it into our baking dish. And just make sure that your cherries are all mixed around. And now, I probably should have done this before, but we're gonna give this a real rough chop real quick. These are the dried cranberries. We're just gonna run a knife through them. Perfect. And we are going to sprinkle on top of our fudge. Just be careful when you sprinkle because you don't want big globs of it. Just want to put it all around. All right, and now we are going to take our pistachios and do the same thing. So we're just going to sprinkle our pistachios over the top of our fudge before it dries. I hope it's not dry already. We'll find out. Maybe I'll push it down. Oh no, it's definitely not dry yet. This screams Christmas with the red and green. It's so stinking beautiful. And now I'll just sprinkle a few more of the cranberries. And there we go. And even before it's cut, look at how gorgeous it is. All right, so the directions do say to use your fingers to press it in. So I am gonna do that. Just press it very lightly. Lightly. Make sure it all sticks in there. All right, we are gonna get this into the refrigerator for 3 hours or the freezer for 1. Okay, our fudge is done. Let's crack into it and see what we got. Oh, I just love the look of this. It makes me so happy. So, because we used our, okay, hold on. I feel like it's too soft still. I just pulled it out and it still feels soft. So if that happens to you, well, okay, hold on. Let's just look. Nope, still too soft. Okay, way too soft. It's gonna have to go into the refrigerator for a lot longer than that. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's been well over 3 hours. In fact, it's the next day. So we're gonna get this out and get this cut. I'm gonna show you how beautiful it is. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. Okay, well. Oh well. Okay, this did not set. So is the last cookie of Christmas a fail? Yes, yes it is. I think my cherries were too wet when they went in. I know I said to dry your cherries well. Apparently I did not dry my cherries well enough because that is a sticky mess. I'm still cutting them though because I'm like committed to my insanity. It's delicious, but it's not fudge. Like, what is it? Okay, I read the internets, and the internet says to bring the fudge mixture back to a boil because it probably didn't come to the right temperature to create fudge. And I would venture to say that was correct because when we did it in the microwave, there was no, I didn't think it had come to temperature, but I was just following the directions, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, so we're gonna put this, I know that we're gonna try. We're gonna try to salvage this fudge. But if it's not salvageable, then we will probably do a different fudge because fudge is really easy. But I've never made it like this before, so it's fine. All right, well, I'm gonna stick this on the oven. I'm gonna put a thermometer in it and we're gonna bring it to about 237. And then I will bring it back here, we'll pour it back in and we'll get it back into the fridge and see if we can salvage this. Okay, welcome back. So what I did was throw everything into the skillet and then use the thermometer to get it up to 137 or so. I poured it back into my container. I topped it with more pistachios and cranberries and it worked. Now, inside my fudge is now pistachios and cranberries, but I'm thinking there's nothing wrong with that. It did turn my fudge pink though. So it still looks fantastic and it's gonna taste fantastic. I'm fine with that because now it's actually fudge. So I've decided that we're gonna leave this video in and it's not gonna just be for Patreons or something, because sometimes things like this happen in our everyday kitchens and we need to know what to do. Definitely get it back on the stove, heat it back up, get those sugar molecules to the right temperature so they can set up. So the microwave could have worked for all this, but we definitely should have temped it. And so I will rewrite the instructions so that we have the right instructions for the next time we make this, because there will be a next time. And I almost feel like I kind of like the cranberries and pistachios inside the middle too, but we'll see. So here we have, ta-da, perfectly set fudge. This is the white chocolate cranberry and it is so fantastic. So I'm just gonna cut it right down the middle. All right, check it out. Look at how absolutely gorgeous this fudge is. And it serves up so beautifully. Like literally, I saw this on Jolene's plate and I was like, that's gorgeous. I need that recipe. Isn't it so cute? I love it. And now they're all cut, ready to serve. And you guys, that concludes the final cookie of Christmas. I know it wasn't really a cookie, it was fudge. And we did have a little snafu in there, but this was an exciting adventure and I'm so glad that you came along. If you have fudge lovers in your life that like fruity fudge, you should definitely try this recipe, but I would wholly suggest making sure that you have a thermometer nearby to bring it up to the right temperature. Otherwise, you might have a panic attack when you go to pull it out of the pan and it is still goo. That could have happened to me. And your fudge will not be pink whenever you do it. Yours will be white because you didn't mix all of those colors into it in the pan again. Oh well, it's fine. This is delicious. Oh, I guess I could try some for you. Oh my gosh. That is so... The pistachios in this fudge make it absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh. Ma'am, if you have a fudge lover in your life, you might want to try this. I actually think I like the pistachios inside, so maybe when I make this again, I'll mix in the pistachios with the cherries and then still put pistachios on top because that gives it a really nice crunch. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. This concludes the 12 cookies of Christmas. If you missed any of the others, please go check those out. There were some real bangers and then there was some that were questionable. Terry, I'm looking at you. But I would love it if you would leave me a comment, tell me which cookie was your favorite, and just let me know what you're adventuring in next. There were so many good cookies suggested in the comments, and I'm sad that I didn't get to all of them, but my belly and my thighs are happy it's done. But you guys, we have many more adventures coming up in 2024, so I hope you'll join me. That's it for me. I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.